News from Sabah has understandably filled many with profound dismay and righteous anger. Disturbing reports from Sabahans, who are proud members of the indigenous Murut community and devout Christians, are being deceitfully registered as Muslims without their knowledge or explicit consent. This forced a deceptive conversion, not merely a misguided act, it is grave betrayal, a blatant assault on the fundamental principles of personal dignity, the universality recognized right to religious freedom, and the very core of individual belief. This isn't an isolated incident. It sadly echoes the troubling pattern of religious manipulation in a perceived agenda, a systematic Islamization that has cast a long shadow over Sabah, particularly in the painful aftermath of the deeply contentious Project IC from 1970 to 1990. A key tactic is this systematic marginalization and the insidious misuse of administrative power. Shockingly, Christians and non-Muslim Sabahans who happen to bear names which affiliated bin or binti suffixes are routinely and unjustly misclassified as Muslims in their national identity cards, MyCard. This bureaucratic sleight of hand, chillingly dubbed MyCard Islamization, effectively strips them of their fundamental religious identity overnight. It is practice that has disproportionately affected the indigenous community, whose traditional culture naming conventions are now being weaponized against them in this systematic erosion of their religious freedom. When vulnerable Christians and non-Muslims lured with financial incentives, false promises of employment, or unknowingly ensnared through deceptive paperwork, the outcome is not a genuine spiritual conversion. It is exploitation in its most reprehensible form. The systematic undermining of religious identity, compounded by the arbitrary MyCat Islamization, is a grave insult not only to the immediate victims but also to the very foundation of the Malaysian Constitution and the Malaysia Agreement in 1963, both of which guarantee every citizen the inviolable freedom to choose and practice their faith without coercion or fear of subtle yet pervasive Islamization tactics. Those responsible for this ongoing outrage has committed a profound betrayal that extends far beyond the immediate victims. They have betrayed the very integrity and trust of the people of Sabah. This is merely an administrative oversight. It points to the deliberate, deeply troubling pattern of religious persecution against the Christian community of Sabah, a pattern that many believe is intrinsically linked to the broader strategy of systematic Islamization, possibly stemming from the divisive strategies employed during Project IC, aimed at altering the religious and demographic landscapes of Sabah. Indeed, Sabah's indigenous Christians now stand as an existential crossroads. The state's Muslim population has surged dramatically from 37.9% in 1960 to a staggering 67.4% in 2010, a demographic shift that activists and concerned citizens attribute to state-sponsored migration and unorchestrated conversion schemes alongside the insidious MyCat Islamization. Please continue to pray for our brothers and sisters in Malaysia. Until the next time, take care.